Somebody asked, really important question, is how the BSC essentials or the BSC skills differentiate themselves from competing models. First of all, I don't think they're competing models. I think so much of what we need are different tools, and we need a really strong, skillful toolbox to be able to deal with trauma. At least I certainly did in my own healing, and I see that with the people that I work with. And this person asked this great question. There seem to be all these different models around the somatic nervous system industry and putting their own special spin on it. And I thought, that's important to consider. BSC skills in the work that I've done with people over the last 20, 30 years have been about them building their own self. It's easy to say that we have a traumatic self and that we can access our true being inside. But many people find there's a gap in between, that yes, there is our true nature, and yes, there are traumatically activated parts. But what's in between? How do we build a self inside? And that's really what the BSD skills are all about. Simple skills to help you build that sense of self inside so that you can be there unshakable when life comes through. And I will guarantee, as you know so well in your own life is going to happen. All kinds of things happen. So I'm less interested in helping you mechanically with your body. Like that yes, you are going to have a traumatized body. Yes, you are going to have a nervous system that it gets activated. How do you calm it? All important things. You are going to have psychological parts. What I look at is the whole being. What if we have, here's you. What I know from the yogic psychology is that there are actually five different layers of the body. So this is you, and this is your body. There's the sensate body. There's the energy body. We call it the prana body. Emotional psychological body. You can think of these as our parts. Then we have the discriminating body, the wisdom body, and then we have the all that is body, the true self. In yoga we call it the bliss body. I think of it as the sense of great contentment that we have when we know we're connected and coherently. So the BSE skills work both here and here to integrate all these. When I worked with somebody recently, we looked at what are the signals that go on? What are the signals that I pick up here, 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 and how do I stay in my discriminating wisdom body so that I can make sense of all that? This person said, that everybody thinks of her as critical. Well, then we broke that apart. What is it that happens out there and in here that has you come to that conclusion or have people say that about you? What can you learn about that? It's about looking at all these simple, concrete bits and pieces, building blocks of our being so that we can make sense of ourselves. We looked at videos of how this person communicated with others and the small communication signals that she sends up that she doesn't pick up from other people, and what it would be like to communicate in a different way. She began to notice the way when she turned her head in some ways that communicated disappointment or anger or frustration, not the content of our word. Being able to break things apart, which is what the BSE skills are all about, into small, simple, practical skills will help you take what you know about yourself and put it together in a way that's more meaningful and satisfying to you so you can have a more satisfying life. That's including all the many layers of the body, so that you can be present to yourself and have the life that you want, rather than the traumatically imprinted body that happened. I hope that helps. I'm always open to more questions, so please let me know.